Hello and welcome along to match 12 of the Rabobank Hockey World League, the final pool game between the Netherlands and Ireland. Just gone 8 o'clock local time here in Rotterdam. Everyone just taking their seats and settling down for this one. A couple of the Indian players joining Roland Altmans there. India have just played a 3-3 draw that finished, India-New Zealand. Our next game, Ireland versus the Netherlands. A balmy Monday evening here in Rotterdam. Boys in green out towards the left, and then the Netherlands playing in white and orange this evening. Jaap Stockman there in goal. He'll start. His opposite number, David Hart, today for Ireland, as the two teams line up ahead of the national anthems.
For the captain of Ireland with number 6, Ronan Gormley, who will be rewarded for his 196 caps. It's a record.
It's actually 169. She's got the numbers mixed up there. That's very easy to do. It's 169 caps for Ronan Gormley. Makes him the highest capped Irish player ever.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthems of both Ireland and the Netherlands, starting with the Irish anthem. And now please your attention for the national anthem of the Netherlands.
The Netherlands versus Ireland then, our final pool game. It's match 12 of the Rabobank Hockey World League semi-finals. 3 teams looking to book their place automatically in next year's World Cup in The Hague. That's how Pool B stands at the moment. New Zealand drawing with India just before this. So Ireland at the bottom of the table with just that one draw. A win here would certainly flip things on its head. That's how the Netherlands start. Stockman in goal, Vermeulen the captain, Bakker, Verge, Hertzberger, Kemperman, Bart, Buisson, Hoffman, Polkamp, and Turksma, the starting 11. Paul Van As been out there having a chat to the fans on the big screen with Floris Evers, former Dutch captain. There's the current Dutch captain psyching up his players. Klaas Vermeulen just to the left of the stick there. Netherlands opponents today are Ireland. Hart in goal, Jackson captains. Gormley, 169 caps for him now, with Cargo, Southern, Carruth, McDonald, Cochrane, Maguire, Gleghorn and Hart making up the starting 11. Andrew Meredith, their coach. A green machine, psyched, pumped, ready for action. Hopefully you're following the action on your televisions, on the internet. Keep us up to date with where you're watching the game. Umpiring the game, we have Kim Hong-la of Korea and Bruce Bale of England. Hertzberger there. Strong Dutch side. Bakker, pacey up front. And it is the Netherlands to get us started this evening. Just gone 8 o'clock in the evening local time. Last game of the evening. Our fourth game of the day. Early mistake there from the Netherlands. Bart having to go back to retrieve it, allows Ireland to put a little bit of pressure on. And he's taken it off into touch as well. So not an ideal start for the Netherlands, who have 4 points from the group so far. This is Peter Carruth. Almost steered onto a foot there by Alan Southern. This is Verge. Down the line now to Vermeulen. Deflection off from Gormley. 169 caps for him today. The most capped Irish player. Verge all the way into the D. He's walking it in. Penalty corner. Well, no one in his way. Not even a single challenge. Thought he was going to just walk that into the goal at that stage. Great turn of pace. Look at him go here. Verge spots it. Those shiny, nice high powers of his. Lay off. Caught a little foot. Maybe even a bit of backstick in there as well. Penalty corner number 1 of the evening. The Netherlands have it, and their options at the head of the D are Hertzberger and also Sander Bart. I think it's going to be Hertzberger. Preferred option there, just crouching down, find a little stretch before he lets this one rip. David Hart in goal. Hertzberger gets a deflection. Number 1 runner was there, did the job. Andrew McConnell taking it out for a long corner, and Hertzberger thinks that possibly came off a foot. He was asking for the video referral, but couldn't get the attention of Kim, the Korean umpire. Just Hertzberger appealing for it, though. We might have a better look at it in this replay. There's the flick. Yeah, it does seem to come off something, doesn't it? A stick or foot. Either way, no follow-up penalty corner. Polkamp. Dutch in a change of strip today. Still got those glowing orange shorts on, but the white top with the orange trim this evening, the preferred choice. Bart with the ball forward to Verge. Surprised he was given so much space to earn that penalty corner. Just ran into the Irish D, unchallenged. Be a 16 now for Ireland. There's another look at it from this angle. We might see the foot. Oh, so hard to tell. And in real time, Hertzberger may have had a point. I'll put that one down to the luck of the Irish. Gormley now. Looking for a result here, Ireland. just 1 point in the tournament so far, a 4-4 draw with India. Also lost the game to New Zealand by 4 goals to 2. Cruz has to be careful there. Almost brought the player tumbling down. Green card for that. Need to keep disciplined, Ireland. Line ball is on to Verga again, the danger man. Jab tackle comes in from Gleghorn. And again, taken off this time by Cargo. Caught a little flat-footed there. Good strength from Hart. Only as far as the touchline, though. Connor Hart there, twin brother of David, who's in goal. Just the one shot on goal so far. It was blocked by Andrew McConnell from a penalty corner. Reverse ball in, looking for a deflection. Needed a touch from Hart. Sideline ball, Hertzberger quick to take it. Vermeulen. Up the right from Sevi Van Ass. Turkstra over on that right-hand side. Sorry, not Van Ass, he's not on yet. Starts as a substitute. 5 minutes gone of this game already. Oh dear, keeper might want to keep that one in. Yep, have a touch, son. Deflection from Verga. Ball into the midfield. Andrew McConnell had a good game the other day. He's been consistently good in this tournament, the Irish number 14. Keep an eye out for him. Could hold that midfield together importantly for Ireland. Vermeulen there to Verga. Buisson back to Verga. Now then, what can Watt do? Michael Watt cuts in field, looking for some support. Jab tackle from Vermeulen. Polkamp crossfield. Kemperman now. They just peel out really nicely, the Dutch. See that? Just changing their angles. Never stay still, not for a minute. Alan Southern now. What jab tackle away from him and picked up by Van Ass. Polkamp. Interception. Good step. It was Gormley in front of it again. Good day for him. Oh, deflection there. That'll be Ireland ball then. Other results from today: a 7-1 victory for Australia over France, 1-1 draw between Belgium and Spain played out, and India drawing with New Zealand also 3-3. That means that in the other pool, Belgium top it with 7 points, Australia second with 6 points, Spain with 4 points, and France yet to get off the mark. Here's Billy Bakker. Can he open the scoring here this evening for the Netherlands? Onto his strong side. Keeper goes down. Oh, slots it under the keeper and wide. David Hart was committed. Bakker missed the target. Must have got something on it, though. Foot there. Netherlands ball on the 23. Keeper must have got something on that because it went for a long corner. Bakker again. Hart just getting down to it then. Penalty corner. They want to appeal this, Ireland. They might want to.
Video?
Each side entitled to a video appeal.
You want a video? Inside the high bar. Okay, okay.
Just checking what it was given for first before asking the question.
A team? Yes, Ken.
Yeah, in my opinion, inside Ireland touch ball, high ball, in dangerous ball, and fishy. You check please.
Okay.
Was it a high ball into the D? It's Billy Backer. There's the deflection. Does look as though it hit him outside the D, doesn't it? Gormley was very confident about the appeal. It's not Backer's pass that does it. It's Gormley's touch just there. Yep, hits the player outside the D, doesn't it? Very hard to tell from that angle for umpire Kim.
Just, yeah, speed it definitely. Just where the stick is.
Just check a couple of other angles to confirm that 100%. Dutch set ready for a penalty corner. It doesn't look like it's going to be.
Just where the stick was.
Kim, are you there?
Yes.
Penalty corner?
Yes.
No clear reason to change your decision.
Okay,
Penalty
and the
corner.
reason for that is because where the stick was of Gormley,
Stick was in the circle, guys.
so even though it hit the player outside, it's where it came up from, off the stick of Ronan Gormley, and that was inside the D, and that is the reason that the penalty corner has been given. Hopefully that makes sense for you. Penalty corner number 2 of the evening for the Netherlands. Hertzberger will have another crack at it. Andrew McConnell charged down the last effort. Face masks on and ready for action again. The boys from Ireland. Hertzberger's ready. Alongside him is Sander Bart. It's going to be Hertzberger again. Straight flick again. Number 1 charged down. Good save from Hart. Still got to get rid of it here. It's in the D. It's dangerous, and the deflection comes in. Kept out. May have been a bit of post involved there as well. Either way, Ireland have kept it out. Great defence. First of all, from the number 1 runner to stop the initial shot. Then a good save from David Hart. Well, Ireland hanging on. They have lost their video appeal, though, in the lead-up to that penalty corner. This is Jonathan Bell. Back to Gormley. Jackson with the reverse stick ball that finds Southern, just trickles off his stick. Right, let's get to the bottom of what happened here from penalty corner number 2. Hertzberger straight strike. Follow-up save was a comfortable one for Hart, but it was travelling. And then, oh, great from Hart to deny that shot at the far post. Well done. 0-0 still. David Hart in good form. Good for Ireland. This is Watt now into Carruth. Can he find a foot? Polkamp gets in with the tackle. Takes a few vibrations up the stick as well. Bruce Bale down the far end this evening. This is Verga. Now the long ball down the line that picks out Hoffman. Rogier Hoffman all the way along the baseline. He'll lift on that one to make it hard. Oh, no! Was that an own goal, or did someone get a final touch? Hoffman did the damage running around the back. I think the final touch came off an Irish stick. Hoffman unchallenged around the back to give Netherlands the lead. Here he goes. There's the little lift on it. Yeah, own goal. That's Stuart Lowry that got the final touch. Tucks it under his goalkeeper, David Hart. Good run from Rogier Hoffman. Not ideal for Ireland. Netherlands 1, Ireland 0. Just have to tuck that one to the back of his mind. Stuart Lowry. Bart in midfield. Verga there as well. Great precision on that pass. Van Ass now back into Bart. Turkstra. Oh, Ireland rather unfortunate to be down there. Own goal, the difference between the two sides. It's our second own goal of the day as well. Will be awarded to Rogier Hoffman on 11 minutes. And the reason for that is because the shot came in from inside the D. So despite being put over the line by Stuart Lowry, Hoffman takes the credit. Verga. Aerial ball this time. Gleghorn was underneath it. McConnell spreads the ball wide now. Will Ireland dare to venture forward in search of an equaliser? Good skills from Hart just to entice Galema. Here's the man that did the trouble last time. Rogier Hoffman again at full tilt. Leaves it for Verga. Overlapping run there from Kemperman as well. And also Sherman now. He'll go into the D. Oh, couldn't make the pass. Good idea. Was just looking to find Jonker on the baseline, just with that last little pass, just there. And couldn't put it on a stick. Oh, tricky one there. Well gathered. Sensible thing from Jonathan Bell. Puts it on a foot, gets the free hit, keeps possession. McConnell again just playing that role in the midfield. Little push off the ball there. Both players go to the ground. Buisson, little challenge on Kyle Good. Gleghorn just turned there. Oh, heavy challenge. "15 minutes gone. Netherlands 1, Ireland 0. Rogier Hoffman, the scorer for the Netherlands. Did have a little help along the way from Stuart Lowry of Ireland. Got the final touch that tipped it under David Hart. Just one goal in it. Hopefully Ireland won't shut up shop now. Just a pool game, not at the knockout stage just yet. It's the next game that's going to be the big one, the quarterfinals, which take place on Wednesday. Women's quarterfinals tomorrow. Dutch women will be there, but the Dutch men on the charge again, this time with Sherman just outside. Tried to release Kemperman to deliver the brutal final touch, but it's Verga now with the free hit and the restart. Keeper puts something on it just in case. Hart's had to be on his very best today. A couple of good saves already. Southern. Turkstra now. Caspers. Tackle from Jackson again. Everyone's slipping all over the place this evening. Players going down all over the park. Oh, great turn of pace again from Hoffman, who's quite happy to run with it. He's lost possession that time. Ireland come away with it. And this is Bruton. He gets it picked off by Vermeulen. Ireland ball, though, just outside the 23. Not really enough green shirts in there for the deflection. That was a foot this time off Maguire. Hertzberger on. Kamperman's ball out. Turkstra crossfield to Vermeulen. Back into Verga. Oh, looped over. And it gets to Kemperman. Loses his stick there. Still going here. Kemperman sets up that. Oh, lovely save. That was Gleghorn at full stretch. Paul Gleghorn on his hands and knees to make sure the shot didn't get off there. And it did look like it did come off Billy Backer. Can see why Andrew McConnell was a little bit annoyed about that. Vermeulen now. Crossfield. Bart back to Vermeulen. Sherman on this left-hand side. He's got lots of space. Route 1 ball's on 2, but intercepted by Peter Caruth. That releases Bruton now. 2-on-1 there. Dutch defence tucking in tight. Now Watt going all the way off the back foot. Watt gets the shot off. But a deflection then from Vermeulen for long corner. Gormley now. Anything on there? The ball's loose inside the D. It's Kemperman this time that comes away with acres of space here now for Verga. Across the halfway line. 3 Dutch players ahead of him. He's going all the way here, Verga. Reverse stick shot over the crossbar. A relative amount of pressure being put on there by O'Donoghue. Let's have a look at it. Verga comes charging in towards the D. Reverse stick off. And there was that save earlier from Paul Gleghorn to deny Netherlands their second. Ireland battling hard here, as you'd expect. 3 points up for grabs. Ireland currently on 1 point. Also bottom of Pool B. Just ahead of them, India on 2 points, who managed to get a draw with New Zealand just before this. Does mean New Zealand are top of the table on 5 points, with the Netherlands on 4 points. And top of the table will play bottom of Pool A. Tackle again from Gleghorn. Back now all the time in the world. And the defender not getting up from that. I don't know who it was that threw their body. It was Gleghorn again. Oh, there's a warrior out there. Any blood?
13.
Billy Backer had the shot. Gleghorn put everything into stopping it. And I think he might have taken that really hard on the wrist. He's going to have to get some ice on that. Let's hope that's okay.
13 on a green card.
And a green card in the meantime as well, I think. Sander Bart. 2 minutes in the sin bin for him. Let's have another look at this. Billy Backer got the ball here, got away from his defender. Gleghorn's coming there. Takes the ball away from Backer, but then takes the full power of that hit, which was intended for the ball. Still Netherlands 1, Ireland 0. Ireland having lost their referral. They can't use that during any other part of the game now. Netherlands still have their referral should they need it. That's what the red and the green dot are all about. Long corner. Gormley. Out to Hart. Opting to stay down this right-hand side. Ball was intended for Carruth, but it hit a foot on the way through, so Ireland ball just outside the 5-metre line. Oh, it was a good ball. Good deception on it from Connaught. Fortunately, no one on the end of it. There's a look at possession within the 23-metre area. That's the area where the Netherlands are now. Ireland have spent 27% of the match there already. 73% of the game spent up in Ireland's defensive quarter. They've only conceded 1 goal, though. Credited to Roger Hoffman, but took nasty little touching off Stuart Lowry. Sevi Van Ass now. Chase back this time was from Carl Good. Gormley, ball in. 3 Dutch defenders there. Vermeulen linking up with Kemperman. Lose out here, though. Cargo. Cross comes in. Deflection there. Needed a save from Stockman. Great reactions from him. It was Watt that got the deflection in front of Stockman. Could have very easily been an equaliser. Great effort. Have a look at this. Cross comes in from Cockram. Takes that deflection from Michael Watt. A very good save indeed from Jack Stockman. He didn't have too much time to react to that. Super effort. Well, Ireland are getting close. Andrew Meredith's men almost getting an equaliser. McConnell now with Watt. Best effort of the half so far for Ireland, coming through Michael Watt. Jonathan Bell. Jackson, the captain. Was intended for Lowry up front on the right. Couldn't feather it through to him. Paul Van Ass's side up by 1 goal. It's enough to take them to the top of the table. Far from convincing performances from the Dutch so far. A 3-3 draw with the Netherlands and just a 2-0 win over India. Plenty of flair and excitement in the way they play. They just don't seem to be taking their chances in this competition so far. Enough points to finish and qualify top of the table, though. That would give them a game against France, who are yet to pick up a point in the competition. So that a possible scenario for the quarterfinals in a couple of days' time. Day off for the players tomorrow. They'll probably have a light training session. Billy Backer picks up in the corner. Ireland, if anything, in this first half, have just given a couple of the Dutch players a bit too much space to operate in. That's good. Professional foul. Nothing wrong with that. Carl Good getting his body in the way. Breaking down the play. Knew that he was probably beaten for pace and then just left his body in there. Sander Bart now. Turn from Van Ass, earns the free hit. Polkamp wants it. Van Ass takes it. Here is Polkamp now. Onto the reverse and into the D. Polkamp pulls it back. Open goal, and it's number 2. Jonker with the finish, but Polkamp doing all the hard work to set it up. Oliver Polkamp setting up Constantine Jonker for the Netherlands second. Let's have another look at it. Good bit of skill, change of pace there. Carried it on his reverse stick, under the body and into the back of the net. Great teamwork. Early shot on that as well from Jonker. Didn't mess around. Knew that there was some defensive players around him. Just span, turn, and let rip. Netherlands 2, Ireland 0. Jonker's goal coming on 26 minutes then. That gives us 8.5 minutes left of the first half. Ireland trailing by 2. Came close just before that to getting an equaliser, so not out of the question here, Ireland. Got to keep going. Well, that's good to see. Gleghorn back on the pitch, operating down that left-hand flank now. Cochrane there, beaten by Polkamp, but only as far as O'Donoghue. Oh, too much space. Now it's Vermeulen. Oh, great run. Total hockey that from the Netherlands. Comfortable save for David Hart. They had that near post covered. Around the back this time from the Netherlands. Terkstra. Back to Bart. Polkamp now. Infield, another change of pace to beat Southern. Now where's he going with it? Drifting sideways. Plays in Buisson. Cochrane tries to wriggle free, earns the free hit. Ireland just want to push numbers forward here a little bit. Cochrane operating up front alongside Alan Southern this evening. Connor Hart down the line towards Southern. He's got Carruth ahead of him. Shame. Terkstra to Bart. Vermeulen. Aerial for Vermeulen. Looking for Hoffman. Here is Hoffman on the 23. Great ball in. Jonker again, gets the shot off, near post covered. Again, an easy, routine save that for Hart. It's all about how you react under the pressure, though. Jonker got off the shot. Let's have another look at it. That's what created the space for him. Then he got the shot off. Solid left foot behind it from Hart. (15-3) as far as circle penetrations go in the Netherlands' favour. Numbers over here. This could be trouble. Hoffman again with the ball in. A little turn under the arm and the follow-up. Keeper has to take it on the half volley. Very athletic. Well, thought he was going to overhead kick that. Like that Colombian goalkeeper back in the day. Igvita, I think, is the name of the guy that did the overhead kick. Not quite as athletic as that, but let's have another look at it again in this attack. Kaspers with the ball in. There's the follow-up. Bosch, have it. Probably without all the goalkeeping kit on, it might have been an overhead kick. Now, these days, it's so lightweight, they're so athletic. But that protective padded needing. Netherlands getting close then to making it 3. Still on the charge and on the attack here with Van Ass. Vermeulen now. Just trying to open up some room in the midfield here. Bart fancies it. Straight through the middle, and that was a good tackle. Nothing for Bart to complain about there. Well, that's unfortunate. Thought that was a good tackle. Jonathan Bruton going in on Sander Bart. Looked good, but the umpire seeing something we didn't. Oh, lovely 1-2 around the back. Hart has to come for it again, stays up. And back into position in time for his brother to tap that one out for a sideline ball. This is Watt now. It's great play in that last build-up from the Netherlands. Just delicate little 1-2s only over a space of maybe a yard or two. Let's have another look at it. Just play it in here. See that just tucked under, 1-2 into the space. And unfortunately, Sevi Van As not able to convert, but let's give David Hart some credit there. Coming out, narrowing the angle, and keeping Ireland in this one. Just over 3 minutes left to play in the first half. Ireland trail by 2-0. Rogier Hoffman and Konstantin Jonker, the goal scorers for the Netherlands, who deserve to be ahead. But here's Ireland with a chance for one more. Long corner. Maguire just tried to thread that through to Southern.
Nothing. I'm watching. Okay, guys. Thank you. Play!
Southern with the cross in, tapped behind the dead ball line by Sherman. Ireland can give it some this final 2.5 minutes of the first half. Oh. Too heavy a challenge on Jelle Gelema. Jackson now under pressure. Will he come out? Yes, he will. Through Hart. Slapped in. Step was strong from Van As. Still in possession. Ireland ball. Gormley over there likes to operate on this right-hand side, but was over doing some cover defence over on the left-hand side. Hart now. This is Gormley in his preferred position. Ball out of reach for Kemperman. Ireland will have the ball just outside their own 23. Ronan Gormley now eyeing up his options. Netherlands not putting on too much pressure here. Just Hertzberger really operating up front there by himself, trying to cut off that pass to the right-hand side, but they can still get it through here. Jackson. Bruton. Back to Jackson. Lines on, but Jackson opting to come out and 100% keep possession. 30 seconds remaining in the first half. It's Cargo with the touch. Now, down the line, thinks about it, Maguire, but comes back and now pegged back into their own quarter. Oh. Sprung off the stick. Final few seconds of the half. A final touch there. An important touch too from Connor Hart. 2 goals in the half then, both going the Netherlands' way. Rogier Hoffman opening the scoring before Konstantin Jonker added a second on 26 minutes. There is Hoffman. Worked well. And they'll be back for more in the second half. Make sure you come back and join us at half-time here in Rotterdam. Netherlands 2, Ireland 0.
Oplossing van.
Welcome back to the last game of the day, Netherlands versus Ireland. Netherlands lead by 2-0. Goals from Hofman and Jonker on 11 minutes and 26 minutes. And all the highlights from that first half on the way now. There's the first shooting opportunity of the day, saved by David Hart, that reverse stick shot from Jeroen Hertzberger. Play continued, and a double save from Hart. It's good brave running from the #1 runner before the keeper was called into action. Here's the second of those saves, denying the Netherlands an early opening goal. Nothing they could do about the second. Hofman running in around the back, shooting from within the circle, catching Stuart Lowry, and the Netherlands getting their opener. Straight back up the other end to force that save from Jaap Stockman. That was Michael Watt's effort. And then Polkamp, a good change of pace from him before an early strike from Jonker. Getting around Cargo, getting the ball back, and Jonker doing the rest. So floodlights on here in Rotterdam. 8:45 local time. Netherlands 2-0 up, having had 11 shots on target. Ireland just 2. 18 circle penetrations in total for the Netherlands, with a possession of 68% to 32% in their favour. No conversions yet from their 2 penalty corners. And hopefully the Irish will be back in the second half, can inject whatever they've got left to get them a nice quarter-final draw. Currently bottom of the table. Let's see if they've got anything left in the tank in this second half against the Netherlands. Half-time score here in Rotterdam is Netherlands 2, Ireland 0. Concluding part of match 12 on the way very shortly. Netherlands versus Ireland. Netherlands are already out there, enjoying the evening. Things going to plan for them. 2-0 up, and a win will see them qualify at the very top of Pool B. To get more access to behind the scenes here, go onto Facebook, facebook.com/FIHockey. Lots of photos from behind the scenes. Here we are now, a sneaky peek into the Ireland dressing room. Andrew Meredith will have spurred his boys on there. Fitzgerald there, the reserve goalkeeper. David Hart has been on good form today for Ireland. Certainly stopped it from being a total goal rout. Wait for their chance to get on. Lovely evening here in Rotterdam. Look at that for a view, for an atmosphere. Anyone who's listening and watching that plays hockey will appreciate that. Stockman, one good save from him in the first half. Michael Watt getting a deflection goal bound. But David Hart definitely been the busier of the two goalkeepers. Plays his hockey in Holland, SV Kampong. Made his debut back in 2006 for the Irish. Makes his way to his goal now. Big lad, keeping his side in it at the moment. Right then, Ireland are ready. The Netherlands are ready. Are you ready? O'Donoghue with a little flick upfield to give possession straight back to the Netherlands. We'll pick it up where we left off. Netherlands 2, Ireland 0. Goals for Hoffman and Jonker in the first half. First one was a little bit unfortunate, really. Ireland conceding an own goal. No doubt about the second one, though. That'll be a sideline. There's John Jackson, skipper of Ireland and born in Antrim. Hart's tall enough as it is, but Connor Hart just palming that one back. Straight back to the Dutch, though. And this is Kemperman now. Tackle comes in from Hart. Carruth under his arm to Watt, who had the best chance of the first half. Saw his deflection saved by Stockman, getting closer to his goal this time, though. On the reverse, Stockman called into action again. Carruth brings it down. Gets his shot off, reverse stick! Deflection there, and there was a foot as well. Michael Watt almost getting the full blade on it.
You want a video? Okay.
And the Dutch don't think there was a foot in there.
Tim?
Yes, Kim.
Number inside and New Zealand, Netherlands people, and I see the in foot. Now in Holland and stick. You check, please.
Okay, I'm looking for a foot, a Dutch foot.
Yes.
So stick or foot? Did it come off a stick, or was there a deflection off a foot here? Carruth's shot was across the face of D. Might have a point. That's Sander Bart that gets his foot out of the way, or does he? That's the question. There's the shot earlier, just before that, that forced the save from Stockman. Reverse stick effort on target.
I'm corrected.
Ireland asks for the foot. Sander Bart should know whether that's hit his foot or not. There he is in the bottom right-hand side of the picture, alongside umpire Kim. The umpire gets to look and review as many times as he needs to.
I have a decision for you.
Yes.
No foot. There is no foot. The decision is a 16-yard hit.
Okay. Thank you.
And that means that the Dutch keep their referral as well. That's what it's all about. Trying to keep the game as fair as possible. Not too much of a delay in it as well. Quick turnaround on that one to get the right decision. There's Backer, good turn of pace. Great challenge too from Gormley. Straight back up. Hertzberger now. Vermeulen. This is Buisson. Sander Bar with the ball to Polkamp. Tucks in field again. Looks good when he dips his shoulder there. Just takes it to his right first, but then dips back under. And then injects a little bit of pace to try and skin his defender. Netherlands 2, Ireland 0. Good tackle from Bruton. Dummy there, comes into the D. Gormley will have to gather. And the stick challenge comes in from Hertzberger. Let us know where you're watching the game. If you're on Twitter, give a big shout out to your favourites as well. I'm sure John Jackson and the rest of the boys from Ireland would love your support if you are watching back home in Ireland. And you can follow us as well at FIH_hockey. Ireland as well, still in the competition, even if they do lose this game. Obviously, they don't want to do that. They'll try and get 2 goals back here if they can, but they'll remain in the competition. They'll just give themselves a slightly tougher draw. They'd play Belgium from Pool A. Not a bad thing, actually, because if they were to win or draw, they'd go up and may face the likes of someone like Australia. Obviously, the current world champions and seeded higher than Belgium, but Belgium really a team on the up. Connolly brought down. And McConnell quick to get back up and take the free hit. Carruth. Can he pull one back? Into the D now, it's a good chance. Follow-up, good save from Jaap Stockman again. That's 3 really good saves now that have kept his side in this. And it's led to this counter-attack from Hoffman. Now Verga, still in play. Finally, Ireland can breathe a sigh of relief. This attack now with good interception from Bart. Polkamp. Hertzberger. Bart. Too far. Too much on it. Even for Jerome Hertzberger. Advantage played there from the umpire. Carruth tucking it under his body. Watt again, I think, with the final shot, and Hart has been absolutely mauled there. Yellow card for Billy Backer. At least 5 minutes in the sin bin. Right then, this is where Ireland need to take control.
Back here, please.
Netherlands down to 10. Billy Backer not amused. I can see the funny side of it now. What does he come in with there? Bit of elbow. Maybe a clip of the heel as well. Oof. Call that one dangerous. Gormley apologises. Don't think to the Dutch player, more to his teammates. Tried to put a Route 1 ball through. Talking of Route 1. Well, Jonker just trying to do something a little bit fancy there to keep it in touch. After the initial first touch got away from him. Under half an hour to play here in Rotterdam. Netherlands 2, Ireland 0. Both those goals coming in the first half. Haven't missed anything in the second half if you're just rejoining us. Good chances up both ends. Ireland forcing a couple more saves from Jaap Stockman. Michael Watt at the heart of the action. Gets a shot off, and a foot there, was there? Yes, there was. Watt does it again then. Creates a chance. This first penalty corner of the game for Ireland. And here's why. Watt goes for the shot. Squeezes it and hits the Dutch player on the foot. Right in front of the umpire. Various options there from the head of the D as Hertzberger, Kemperman and Vermeulen get ready to join Jaap Stockman and Sander Bart in the goal. Tall figure of Timothy Cockram at the head of the D. First penalty corner of the game for Ireland. Cockram's going to take it. Hard flick. Stockman stops the shot. Van As now. Netherlands can counter-attack. Just Van As and Jonker up the attacking end. Good cover tackle from Bruton. Sherman with the retake. Polkamp. Kemperman, lovely skills. Jonker, wrong side of his defender, and Hart has to go down. Smothered that one. Great bit of skill from Robert Kemperman, though. Cut through 3 Irish defenders there in the midfield. Now some peace for Ireland. Can they maintain possession here? Can they build something up with this attack? It's Bruton on this near touchline. Back to Jackson. Skip pass. Ireland need to push numbers forward. Jonathan Bell just behind Lowry is trying to encourage that. Shame touch wasn't there. Not to worry. Let's have a look at Cockram's last chance. A relatively awkward height for Stockman. He's a tall lad as well, but there's that bit of skill from Kemperman to set up that opportunity for Jonker, which David Hart got a stick to. Rather casual from Bruton. Quick restart from Van As. Bounce pass from Jonker. Now into Hertzberger. Well, they've certainly been creative out there. Cargo now. Wins that 50-50 challenge. Ball's back with Bell. Now Lowry, crossfield to Gormley. And right onto the stick of Turkstra, and the Netherlands will have it just inside the 23-metre line. So the men's quarter-finals not until Wednesday, a day off after this. But the women straight back in action tomorrow with New Zealand playing Japan. Germany face Chile. Korea v Belgium. And the Netherlands versus India. There are 4 women's quarter-finals tomorrow. That's when it gets serious. Try and get the day off work if you can. And if not, ask the boss to pop it on the YouTube channel. Great tackle back. Gormley again. 100% commitment and effort. 169 caps for him today. Most capped Irish player of all time. Huge achievement. Polkamp now, long corner. Final touch came off Jackson, this evening skipper for the Irish. Oh dear. That means that Turkstra had to do a little bit of legwork back to pick that one up. Van As, not the best of first touches, has done better. Gormley under a bit of pressure. O'Donoghue now will take on Vermeulen. They need to give the ball away to Bart. It's a bit like tennis out there at the moment, this little patch, this period. Netherlands still with their referral, green light on for them. Ireland having lost their referral fairly early on in the game. That's why they've got a red light next to their name. Score's still at 2-0, and there's 23 minutes left to play. Ample time to get one back, ample time to get an equaliser. Ireland have created chances in this game. It's not been one-sided. Great ball. Space here. Where's the next pass? There's a little foot of Vermeulen. Larry wanted to take the quick restart. Hart with a little chip and chase. Now he'll thump it in hard and low. Cargo on the reverse, pulls it in. Carruth. Penalty corner. Some debate as to whether it was or wasn't from the Dutch side of things. And the captain wants a word here, and he wants to use his video referral.
It's going to the players, so say. Yeah. Yeah, but you play. Donny. Okay? Yeah. Tim?
Yes, Tim.
Yes, in put before though, in ball, and Poland in high ball, dangerous ball, high ball is, my opinion, no dangerous in the foot in penalty corner. You check, please.
Okay, no problems.
Yeah.
Was there any danger in there? Was there that foot from the Dutch? That comes up. Cargo gets his shot off, pulls it back. Pulls it back to Carruth.
Very busy circle. Yeah, I didn't mean to stop you talking before, but I wanted to make sure I could hit it.
There's Hart's run. It was a good slap hit in. Plenty of power and pace on it. Chris Cargo chases here, hits it on the reverse, pulls it back towards Carruth, and then it drops
Tim, yeah, there?
onto the foot.
The ball is dangerous.
Yep.
It's a free hit to Holland.
Yeah.
Holland keep their referral.
Thought that might be the case. So that ball back
Holland ball. Free hit
from
Holland.
Chris Cargo was played high and dangerous. His shot wasn't on goal. So that's the conclusion. Dangerous play. Netherlands regain possession, 16-yard hit, and they also hold on to their referral. Again, the system doing what it's supposed to. Not everyone a fan of the video referral, saying that it takes a little bit of the pace and momentum out of the game, breaks it down. But, don't know, as a player, you always want the right decision, don't you? And if that takes a little bit of time, then so be it. Carruth giving chase up front still for Ireland, still giving it everything. Little push there from Lowry to make sure that he was the first to get to the ball. Kaspers wins the free hit and takes it. Lovely run from him, good strength. Final tackle was great. Solid. If you're just tuning in to the middle part of this competition, Ireland, this is their third game. And they drew their first game against India 4-4, lost their second game against New Zealand 4-2. They currently trail 2-0 here to the Netherlands as well. Oh yeah, here's a chance. Shot wide. It fell to Peter Carruth. Gift, in fact. But just putting this shot wide. Great ball through. Just pulled it. Too much on it. Went for it first time. Had to, really. That's what we're saying. Ireland are creating chances. Gallagher. His chance blocked Verga, he'll have a go. Bar all the way there. Strong step again from Bruton. Oh, chance, far post. Goes begging. Gallagher on the far post. Verga now. First stick ball in is high. Hits the back of the net, but dangerous into the D. Let's have a look at the chance before that. Oh, a little touch to take it away from him. Final touch coming in from Gleghorn to make sure that Gallagher didn't put that one goal bound.
One here,
19 minutes left to play. As things stand at the moment, Ireland will play Belgium in Wednesday's quarter-final. That could still change. Long corner. Verga. Tough man to mark. Tough team to mark. Ball slapped in, gets a small deflection from Bakker. Not goal bound though. That hit coming in from Kemperman. 24 circle penetrations in total now. Ireland just the 10. They've had chances in the second half. They've had chances in the game. They either haven't taken them or Jaap Stockman, the Netherlands goalkeeper, has saved them. Goals in the game from Rogier Hoffman. Konstantin Jonker as well, adding a second on 26 minutes. So Andrew Murray, this side, trailed by 2-0. They trailed at half-time. They haven't conceded a goal in the second half yet. Long may that continue. Netherlands then with Turkstra. Bart. Aerial from Bart towards Verga. Keeps it in play. Too good, if anything. Another player bites the dust. Gleghorn barged off the ball. Netherlands have it back. Kemperman just got away from him. But it was good pressure to put on that squeeze and that press. Bakker now to Kemperman. Yeah, penalty corner. That was for the foot. Well, he can't use any referral. They don't have a referral, Ireland. Yeah, there's definitely some foot in there from John Jackson, but what he's saying was there was something before that. Either way, Ireland have lost their referral. Can't even look back on it. Billy Bakker's side there. A chance to convert. So 2 penalty corners gone. This penalty corner number 3. None from 2 so far. Can they change that here? Verga at the head of the D. Hertzberger as well. And the number 1 runner's got there every time so far. Hertzberger this time back to the injector and saved from David Hart. Well, that was well worked. Oh, Hertzberger forgetting to pick up the ball. Continued the run. Keeper just needs to make a few padding adjustments here, and here's why. Called into action, back to the injector. Yeah, was creeping in. Hart at full stretch. And denying Rogier Hoffman. Hoffman already has 1 in the game. Hart just tightening up a few straps. Time off the clock. 15.5 minutes left to play. Ireland come back out. Southern jogs forward, takes his position up front, whilst David Hart gets some sticky tape to hold himself together. That's so his arm doesn't fall off. .15 minutes 30 left on the clock. Ireland in possession, playing from right to left, trailing by 2-0 here. Fancy a little bit of skill down the left-hand flank. Polkamp to it first, though. Jackson. That's the ball. Well, he got it back from Maguire, then put it sky high. Vermeulen. Turkstra, and now Polkamp. Got the confidence to go from inside his own 23. Ireland have to put the press on here, and they do. Southern going at it. Someone stick snapped. Polkamp stick snapped. That's what happens. Too strong. Skills. Oh dear. Not sure it's meant to do that. All right then, Polkamp's gathered his stick. Ireland give possession back. And we'll pick up where we left off. Oh, through on goal now, Van Ass. But again, Bell back there to help tidy up. Jackson too. Jackson bringing it away and now touches it off into touch. Is there a goal here for Ireland? Must be in there somewhere. Hertzberger in search of Netherlands' third. Van Ass. Vermeulen crossfield. Buisson now. Not the best first touch from him. He's back on the field. Polkamp with his new stick. See if he can keep that one in one piece. Counters on here. Hertzberger will have a go. He'll fancy it. Sandwich keeps going and finishes it. Super finish. Jeroen Hertzberger all the way through. Converts the chance, and Netherlands make it 3. Netherlands 3, Ireland 0. Well done. Deserved that. Fought off 2 or 3 defenders to get through. Just took it away from them. Got his feet around. And David Hart left stranded. Once he gets past the defenders, it's here. Gets his feet ahead. Picks his spot and fires home. Jeroen Hertzberger on 57 minutes, making it 3-0 for the Netherlands. Well, that should just about do it. Not sure there's a way back into this game for Ireland. It's not the end of their tournament, though. Bell. Too much on it for Carruth. Wanted it to go through Jackson. Ireland staying high. Nothing to lose here. Might as well go for it. Legs on Cockram to try and stop Polkamp, but cuts in field. And there's that change of pace. Reverse stick in towards the D. Gormley has to come for it. Now Hart. Southern over on that far side. Hart just waiting to come back on. That was Cochran just before that. Billy Backer now. On the edge of the D to make it 4. Good save from David Hart. Follow-up goes in. Wow! Super finish. Hoffman, head of the D, reverse stick, back of the net. Billy Backer does the damage with the run, continues it going, gets this shot off, which David Hart saves quickly back to his feet, onto the reverse stick from Hoffman, and whistles past the ear of David Hart. Thunderbolt and lightning. Whew. Roger Hoffman, a second for him on 59 minutes. Hat-trick time, methinks. And that means that the Netherlands will jump New Zealand in the table and will earn themselves a quarter-final against France. France, who haven't won a game, haven't even got a single point in the tournament so far. Caspers. Tackle came in from O'Donoghue. Keeper's down again, so we'll take some time off the clock, hold it there at 9 minutes 34 left to play. Was that like a cramp, a stomach pain of some sort? David Hart gone down. And that means that David Fitzgerald will warm up. A few deep lunges for him. Yeah, David Hart doesn't look good there, much to Andrew Meredith's concern. Well, the players gather in respective halves. The Irish team coming in. Not sure whether Hart's going to be able to play on here. Probably want to go off and just make sure everything's okay. Looking slightly short of breath. And I think we're going to see a substitution here. David Fitzgerald getting his goalkeeping kit together. Getting those elbow pads on. And maybe as a precaution here, David Hart should come off. Because he's just having his pulse taken there as well. It's okay, just complaining of some pain in his stomach. David Fitzgerald plays down at Monkstown Hockey Club. Only made his debut in 2011. He's going to be back on the field here in Rotterdam. Doesn't even look like he can get back to his feet here, David Hart. Going to give it a go, is he? Well, it seems to have passed whatever it was that was causing Hart any trouble there. Oh, unbelievable. Kit goes back on. Just a momentary stomach cramp. Well, he seems all right. 9.5 minutes left to play. It's his twin brother there with the ball, Connor Hart. McConnell's touch takes it off into touch. Hoffman, the goal scorer, back into his own half. This is Buisson. Good pace on that up to Vermeulen. Kaspers, who's first to it and pulls it back to Hertzberger. It was intercepted by Bell. Looks like the Dutch are going to make a substitution of their own in a minute as well. Jaap Stockman possibly coming off with Peerman Black. Coming on, not just yet though. One more good save from David Hart to come. So a goalkeeping substitution. Jaap Stockman getting a standing ovation, and Peerman Black, the substitute, getting a nice warm welcome here in Rotterdam. She's certainly happy to see him, as are the rest of the crowd. Strong run down the left-hand flank from Bruton. Haven't seen too much of Ireland in the last couple of minutes. Small stop in play to make sure David Hart could catch his breath. Had some sort of stomach pain, the Irish goalkeeper, but he's fine now, you'll be happy to hear. There he is. Back to his normal self. Yeah, it must be something they put in the water there in Ireland. Didn't want any of it, did he? I think he saw David Fitzgerald, the Ireland #2 goalkeeper, getting ready and getting his pads on, and thought, no chance, son, I'm going to see this one out. 4-0 down to the Netherlands. Again, part of a very steep learning curve, and one of the best sides in the world. But they'll take something out of the experience. Not the points, unfortunately. They still progress through to the quarterfinals, Ireland. But a tough game against Belgium awaits. Netherlands will have a relatively easy game on paper against France, who are yet to pick up a point in the tournament. Billy Bakker lays it off for Kemperman. Hertzberger on the forehand. Oh, and that time into the stomach of McConnell, I think. Ireland don't have a video referral. The two umpires conferring, though, and the angle of that ball lifted up, I don't think it was going goal-bound. Hertzberger onto that. Yeah, that's going wide. It wasn't McConnell that was hit, he was just behind the ball. So it was Bell that took one in the stomach there. Bakker surely into the D, must be able to get something, lays it off for Hertzberger. And that ball just behind Gallagher. Keeping possession. Buisson now. And Maguire just watches that one go past him. Oh, it's had everything this game, hasn't it? No goal as yet for Ireland. That's about the only thing we're missing. First time ball down the line from Jackson. Doesn't find good. Thumped upfield towards Bakker. Gormley brings it out of defence, only as far as Hart. Will they come all the way back and round? Yes, they will. Needed that pace on it. Confident from Ireland around the back. Can't get it through the midfield, though. Here's Hoffman. 2 goals in the game so far, 1 in the first half. Added the 4th for Ireland in the second half, after Jerome Hertzberger popped the 3rd in. Goal 2 for Jonker. Bakker will fancy himself here all the way along the baseline. Deflection. Did he miss that? Drops to his knees, Kemperman. He knows that should have gone in. Bakker, Kemperman teaming up, and that really should have been 5. There's Jaap Stockman. 3 really good saves from him in the game. Ireland could have easily had 3 goals in it. Stockman playing his part, keeping a clean sheet, and now Blaak is on there to try and do the same. 3 minutes 45 remaining. 2 goals in the first half for the Netherlands and 2 in the second. Nice rounded performance from them. .62 goals in total in the competition so far. It's been a busy couple of days. Don't think we've been let down by any games. 7-1 win for Australia this morning against France. Then Belgium drawing 1-1 with Belgium. India 3-3 with New Zealand just before this. And a convincing win, I think it's going to be for the Netherlands here. 4-0, or is there one more goal in it? Southern plays it onto a foot. Ireland will have the ball in the midfield. Kemperman could have made it 5 moments ago. Gormley first time ball, didn't quite have enough on it, and Southern wasn't leading towards the ball. Sander Bart, light work of Gormley. Now in field, Jonker. He'll go all the way into the D, straight to... Oh, it's hit the crossbar. Like a missile, that one. I think the keeper might have got a little touch on it as well. It came off something, 100% hit the crossbar. We heard that. And then, yeah, have a look at this. Jonker hits it. Whew. Ping pong. Great reactions. Carruth, last chance effort for Ireland, consolation goal. Carruth laying it off for Cochrane. Ireland ball. That was a heck of a shot. The whole of Rotterdam still vibrating from that one. Jackson in the midfield now. Picks it back up from O'Donoghue. Maguire plays back in. Jackson, nice little passage of play. Very nice indeed. Jackson round the back, squares it. And Hertzberger clears it off the P spot. Lovely little passage of play that from Ireland. Deserved the goal. Good defending from Jeroen Hertzberger. Scored the Netherlands' 3rd goal. Definitely responsible there for helping keep it out. 3-on-3 at the back. Sherman steps. Kemperman now. Vermeulen on the overlap. Kemperman cuts in. Strong step from Jonathan Bell. Scuffs that one. Goes in rather heavy. Bakker to Jonker. Jonker back into the D. Bakker continues his run. It's going to be a free hit just outside the D. Final 15 seconds of play. Netherlands fancy a goal here. Playing all the way through to the whistle. Kemperman then pulls it back, looking for that deflection. Penalty corner. It's going to be the last play of the game. There goes the hooter, full time. Thrilling finish to this one then. Little foot there, Jonker putting it onto Jonathan Bell's foot after that initial run from Kemperman.
Okay, guys, quick scan.
Very clinical indeed.
Okay, guys, let's go, please.
Right, placey bets now. Goal or no goal? David Hart, who's had a fantastic game. Scoreline doesn't show that. But he has had a good game. All 10 attacking players up and around the D for the Netherlands. Hertzberger needs to get the shot on target. He does. Low flick and past David Hart. It's a fifth for the Netherlands, a perfect finish, a perfect night, a 5-0 victory. Jeroen Hertzberger adding a fifth. Have a look at this. Low into the keeper's right, left as we look at it. Squeezes it under the keeper. He's a big lad. Takes him an extra couple of milliseconds to get down. And that was the difference. Full time then here in Rotterdam. It's Netherlands 5, Ireland 0. Jeroen Hertzberger with 2 goals, the third and the fifth for the Netherlands after Rogier Hofman opened the scoring in the first half. Konstantin Jonker added a second on 26 minutes. Then another goal from Hofman and the 2 from Jeroen Hertzberger, tallying it up to 5 in this game versus Ireland. Ireland had a few chances. A good night for Ronan Gormley, 169 caps for him. But the final score here, Netherlands 5, Ireland 0. So where to from here? The quarter-finals. And for Netherlands, who finished top of Pool B, they will play France. Belgium will take on Ireland. And a look back at some of the highlights from this game. That was the first goal, unfortunately, an own goal. In off Hoffman's drive around the back, went in off Lowry. No doubt about this second one, Polkamp pulling it back. And it was Jonker that would pull the trigger and made it 2. Interception there to set up Hertzberger here. Great individual goal, this. Good persistence, good strength to add a third. Have another look at it from behind the goal. 2 Irish defenders coming in. He beats both of those, skips the tackles, and then slots it underneath Hart. Fourth goal was equally impressive. The first shot was saved off Billy Bakker. Then Hofman takes it reverse stick. Ripper. There's Bakker's drive. There's the initial save. But what about this? Pick that one out of the net.
Okay.
Final goal after the buzzer. Jeroen Hertzberger. Classic straight one flick. Number 1 runner not able to get to it and converting and popping it underneath the keeper. So 5 goals in total for the Netherlands. Conceded none, managed to keep another clean sheet. Shots on target, 18 to Ireland 7. And look at those circle penetrations, more than triple that of Ireland on 38, hogging the possession as well with 71%. We can head down pitch side with Ronan Gormley to get some perspective on that game from Ireland's perspective.
Congratulations on becoming the most capped player of Ireland.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's a great honour. But there's a guy who's nipping at my heels, Eugene McGee, who's got a few years on me, so I probably won't hold it for long.
Not quite a result to celebrate, though.
No, absolutely not. The Dutch were better than us today. Yeah, too many errors in critical areas, and yeah, we've got to look at what was done well, what was done not so well, and yeah, make a couple of strong improvements for the next match.
So your next match will be against Belgium in the quarterfinals. Any special preparations for that game?
No, we take every game the same way in terms of what analysis we do, and we'll do the same. But yeah, after a performance like that, normally this team responds very well, so we'll be putting in a better performance against the Belgians.
Thank you very much and good luck.
Cheers. Thanks a lot.
Ronan Gormley chatting to us there. Now the most capped Irish player. That's how Pool B's finished. Ireland at the bottom of it, unfortunately, on just 1 point, and so they will play Belgium in the next round, the quarterfinals, a knockout stage of this tournament. And let's have a look at those other quarterfinals. Those are the results from the day. There are those quarterfinal results. Belgium versus Ireland, the first quarterfinal in 2 days' time. New Zealand versus Spain. That followed by Australia against India. And the final quarterfinal on Wednesday, June the 19th, Netherlands versus France. So 4 great quarterfinals to look forward to. All 8 teams are going to be there. That's when it really starts to matter. Must-win games for all those teams. Thanks for your company here in Rotterdam tonight. See you then.